Welcome to this edition of Peak Performers Podcast with your host, Thor Conklin. Thor will be sharing the necessary tools, strategies, and psychology you'll need to become a peak performer in any area of your life or business.
Welcome back to another episode of the Peak Performers Podcast. I'm your host, Thor Conklin. The other day, I was looking at an article that was featuring Jeff Bezos from Amazon. And they were talking about how Amazon goes about solving problems. Look, as a business leader, your job is to identify business issues, problems, and come up with solutions and then implement those solutions. That's really what we get paid for, to be the CEOs of organizations. Now, Jeff Bezos, a pretty smart guy, probably will be the world's first trillionaire. So when I read this article, I found it very interesting, and I love the philosophies that Amazon uses. So first and foremost, if there is a problem, what do most businesses do, right? They go into firefighting mode. Problem, something happened with a customer, they go ahead and resolve it, and they're constantly just going ahead and just putting out these little fires all over the place, and they're not attacking the issue of where all this fire is coming from. Where is the problem? So in Amazon's case, here's what they do. When something goes wrong, they sit down with their team and they come up with a case study of what actually happened. Let's figure out all the details surrounding this thing, and we address it with a team. We're putting the time in, and we're getting multiple perspectives of what has happened, and it's being documented. It's put in writing. Now, first step is, what is the root cause? What's the root cause? At the bottom of all this, what is causing it? Look, if a customer doesn't get their order shipped on time, what's the issue? Is it the warehouse? Is it suppliers? Is it order taking? What's the issue? Something went wrong. Is it technology breakdown? Now, could there be more than one cause that's attributed to this issue? Absolutely. Let's face it, in an organization, there's several different steps to every single process. The more steps, the more people that are involved, the more systems, more likely that something is going to slip between the cracks. So they're not looking for just the cause, they're looking for all of the causes. Second step, once you've identified the causes, what are the root solutions for these causes? Plural, not just one. Now, when they go through this process, they're just basically throwing stuff up against the wall. And Amazon is extremely creative in this area. So if something goes wrong, order taking. Excuse me. Instead of just having one solution for that, what's multiple ways we could do it? Technology, people, processes, systems. They're constantly coming up with, and by the way, in this phase, they are not sitting there saying, oh, that's a stupid idea. Everything is being documented. Every single solution is being considered. Look, Amazon's talking about delivering your packages now with drones. They didn't come up with that solution simply by doing business as it's normally done. They're thinking outside the box, or in this case, outside of the ground, because they're willing to take it to the air. Who knows? One day we probably will get packages delivered by drones. All right. Now, what's important here? Write it down. Figure out what the root causes are, plural, and what are the root solutions that are potential solutions here. Now, is every solution going to be the right solution? Absolutely not. But you want to come up with multiple ways to solve it. And make sure that you're not eliminating or disregarding some of the smaller issues, because it's sometimes the small ones today can become major ones as you're growing. So in your business, what problems keep coming up? What things do you keep seeing over and over again? And you've just simply said, well, it's kind of human error, or that's just part of the process, or that's, it's acceptable in our business that certain amount of goods are damaged, or a certain amount of goods are delayed and not shipped on time. I don't know what it is for you. But if there's a problem, it's only going to grow. It's going to get worse. Address it early. Address the monster when it's early. and young and small. So in your business, figure out what the issues are, figure out what the root causes are, and come up with a bunch of root solutions to address, and once and for all, get it at the root and stop seeing it pop up all over the place. Hope this is helpful. Have an amazing day, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the Peak Performers Podcast.